Underway with the 4x8, 17-18 men. National record of this event is an old one for this age group, 1981. 7:35:27. Guys who are basically 60 years old now will get a recall.
On your marks.
And we're underway. Arizona, PC Shockwaves, Zion Hill, 2 Track Houston youth teams, Spokane Speed, Afterburners, Extreme Speed, Texas Titans, Minnesota Flyers, Salem Track. And we'll get everybody merged together here. Boy, it takes a long time on the back stretch. And it is Track Houston A and Shockwaves in the mix in the top 3. That's Track Houston in the white. See Shockwaves in the familiar USC maroon. Fast start, 55 seconds. Spokane Speed is that team in red, bright red. 55.87, and the Speedsters up there from Arizona. So our leadoff runners, Trenton Burningham for Houston. Spokane Speed has Sean Jones. Afterburners, Gabriel Tubbs. Shockwaves, Micah Jones. And Track Houston will take the lead after this first 800. Burningham hands off to Aiden Adonis Chapman. Track Houston youth, Joshua Murrell gets it next. Oh no, that's the B team. It'll be Jose Ochoa III for Track Houston. And here we go, final handoff to Angel Jaime. Jaime is underway. Zion Hill has moved into the second spot. Robert Salinas Jr. Oh no, is that, well, no, it's Spokane Speed. You'll notice we have lost the clock, so we won't get an immediate time, but we will know who our champion is. Track Houston Youth, there we go, 7:54. 7:54.88. Clock came back just in time. It's a nice final carry for Jaime. 59.64. Spokane Speed is second. Boy, they were up there the whole way and hang on to that second place, and the Shockwaves are third. Track Houston Youth. Trenton Burningham, Aiden Adonis Chapman, Jose Ochoa III, and Angel Jaime are your winners. 17-18, 4x8 relay.
All right, we're here with your national champions for the men's 17 to 18 4x8 here at USA JOs. From Track Houston, we have
Trent Burningham, Adonis Chapman,
Jose Ochoa, Angel Jaime.
And it always starts off with the first leg, getting things going. I mean, 153 for your first leg. How'd you feel about that effort out there?
I mean, I was very proud of myself. Usually I struggle running a good split in the relays, but I was able to give it my all, give my best for my team today.
And Spokane Speed Academy had a guy that has ran 154 this season in the Open. I mean, very talented guy. Did you know coming into the race, like, what the competition was going to look like and how things were going to unfold?
I mean, it'd be fast people. Yeah, we knew there'd be fast people. It's Junior Olympics, but I wasn't aware of his time. But like, I knew there'd be fast people, but I still was confident in myself, knowing that I'm not trying to be cocky, but I'm the best here, and I can lead it the whole time. I can take it.
All right, and then handing it off to another 155 from you. Talk about that. I mean, like, to make it seem like pretty consistent for you guys to get things rolling. I mean, try to increase that lead. How'd it go for you out there? But do you feel, though, like this is going to be a positive momentum heading into the fall season?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to be riding this high for the rest of my life.
Awesome. How about the girls, too, winning their race as well?
Oh, yeah, we saw it win. We're like, oh, okay, we got to keep the ball. They set the bar. We got to follow up.
So if you guys would have not won, do you feel like you would have heard it from them the rest of the week?
We definitely would. Especially the coach. The girls, yeah, Coach Stewart would have been going crazy. Really, Coach Stewart.
Well, nonetheless, you don't have to hear for it, and you guys can brag about it as well. So congratulations on your national championship. Best of luck the rest of the week, boys.
Appreciate it.
So another athlete we also saw in that men's 4x8 that helped lead Track Houston to win. It's Trenton Burningham. He'll be wearing hip 3. Best time of 1:52.29. As the field looks like this, Amir Goins, Ethan Adu, Burningham, John Bailey, Tashawn Abu Yarwagan, Hutch Levinson, Jaden Davidson, Jack Kemling, Mateo Busat Ugarte, Ryan Smith, and Moises Flores. Burningham, who led off for Track Houston yesterday, gets things going here with the early lead, followed right behind him is Jack Kemling. As they go through the lap. In 54.51, Burningham leading Jack Kemling of Arizona Speed Stars. In 55.12. So it's Trenton Burningham well out front. Burningham, the Region 12 champion in this event. It's also third at the 5A state championships in the state of Texas. And last year was third in this event. Looking to see if he can bring home a national title on Saturday, as he's well on his way to clinch a spot in Saturday's final. It's all Trenton Burningham here in Heat 4. Trenton Burningham crossing the tape. 1:54.17 for the senior.
Heat number 4 for 17-18 men. TNT Track and Field, Mountain West Track. Youth Track and Field of Memphis. United Severn Express, Track Houston B, Valley Flash, Windy City Hammers, and Arizona Rising Suns. Underway, with the fourth heat of the 17-18. And the big mover is lane 5, Track Houston B. And a little pressure covering the outside. The Rising Suns, Manil Akol finishing up. And for the Hammers, Alika Lugo. So Track Houston, the handoff first. Trenton Burningham, Windy City. Goes with Elijah Easley, Rising Suns, Olawale Olatunde. And Burningham takes over the lead. The race to 800. And there's 800 for Track Houston, 137.71. TNT Track and Field up for second, 139.70. So this holds, Track Houston Youth, TNT would come to the bell. Track Houston Youth anchors with Jose Ochoa III. And here we come to the finish. And as always, it's Track Houston hanging on. Ochoa. .3:18.15, and that's the new fast time. So guess who are the two fastest times? Track Houston Youth B and A. 3:18.15, 3:18.35. TNT. Here's your lineup for the 17-18 men. Mateo Bosa Ugarte, Sean Jones from Spokane Speed. Chase McCallum, unattached. Logan Dellenbach, North Texas Jackrabbits. Trenton Burningham, Track Houston Youth. Ryan Duplessis, unattached. Kayari Thompson, Apollo Track. And Caleb Sharp, BPXC Track Club. Burningham, 154.17, best in the prelims. He's in lane 5 in the familiar Track Houston Youth colors. Look at this, the whole pack together at 400. Now this is a race where anything could happen. Final, 800 final. Burningham, Thompson, Sharp, Duplessis. I mean, the whole group's together. It is Burningham trying to hang on. But again, everyone is in play. And now we're going 3 wide. And coming forward is Kayari Thompson from Apollo Track. So now it's Thompson, Burningham. Oh, and he pulled up. For whatever reason, Thompson pulled up. Did he still get it? No. Burningham, 153.04. And Thompson, 153.05. I'm not sure what happened. If somebody maybe caught a foot. and Thompson, but he definitely pulled up one stride short. I don't think it's because of the waterfall line. You know, that's certainly been a piece of confusion. I don't think it's out there today. You know, that's for what, the steeple. But something caused Thompson to pause, and Burningham wins by 100th of a second.
Well, after a very, very long time waiting for the awards, we finally have our official champion here in the men's 17-18 800 here at USATF JOs. Trenton Burningham picking up another national championship here at JOs. Just talk about the whole process. Like, just what was, I mean, yeah, just talk about that. What was just went on right there?
Well, I wanted to get on faster, but, I mean, the race didn't really go as how I envisioned planning it, but I was able to take the lead the second lap. And then, as of course, everyone wants to know what happened in the last 100 meters, second place overtook me, but I knew just to keep my form and not to break it. It was most important not to break it.
Yeah.
And then he decided to let up, and I would say because I kept my form, I was able to pass him on the end.
Yeah, so Chiari goes past you with 100 meters to go. Like you talked about, didn't want to let up though, but it seemed like it was going to be him taking it. Like it seemed like he had the better stride at the end, but had he not let up at the line, he probably would have got it. I mean, don't you think that was the case?
Yeah, I would say that's the case, but I was able to keep pushing and beating my limits.
So then waiting for all this protest under review stuff, what were you guys doing during this time?
During this time, well, if I'm being honest, I felt like I won. I was pretty confident that I won. So he was going around trying to debate, but like it wasn't that down with my bad one.
Yeah.
Just to say.
Yeah. Did you when you dove into the infield?
Yeah.
Did you realize, shoot, I'm not on the track anymore?
Yeah, I did notice it because he was. I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose, but like he was slowly starting to merge into lane one.
Yeah.
So I got across, and then I was like, oh, there's no more track, so I just went to fell off the leg, went out to the field, and I was like.
You ever had an incident like that before?
No, that is the first time for sure. That's a new feeling to me.
Yeah, was it just like, was it bizarre? Was it like scary? Like how would
It was not scary. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was just part of the race. I didn't think much of it. I was like, race is over.
Yeah, I mean, from my vantage point, it was the most bizarre thing to see. Anybody falling down, it's bizarre when you watch that. So, but 2 national championships this week, and I'm assuming this is it for you. Or you got more? You got 4x4.
I got the 4x4.
So you got 4x4. Try to see if you can guys get that national championship. Regardless, 2 national championships. Is that what you were hoping to get out of this week, or protect?
No, I'm going for all 3. That was the plan, and I don't plan to stop now to get all 3.
And how you guys feeling going into tomorrow's final?
Pretty confident. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. We're pretty confident. Most teams don't know this, but we have our A team actually divided up right now.
Okay.
We're gonna merge for the finals.
Okay.
So, we're seated second right now, but our 2 teams are seated second and third. But if everything goes well, I believe we should dominate.
Prediction time?
Prediction time under 3 time.
That's what we like to hear. Awesome. Well, rest up for that. Congratulations on another national championship.
Thank you.
So one more time. And let's do this. The men's 4x4 relay. It ought to be an exciting one. Featuring 2 Track Houston teams, as well as Spokane Speed Academy, Spokane Speed, with the #1 time coming into this race. 3:17:56 in Track Houston, with one of the top competitors in this entire field, Trenton Burningham, who helped lead his group to the 4x8 national title, as well as winning the individual 800 title. Should be a good contest here in the last race of USATF Junior Olympics. All eyes tuned in on the track. The final race of JOs. And from the inside out, Dynasty Track Club, TNT, North Texas, Track Houston B, Track Houston A, Spokane, Vipers, and Elite of SoCal. This is Ferguson, and he'll hand off to Demarion Jacobs for the first exchange. Those Demarion Jacobs for Track Houston A. For Track Houston B, it'll be James Ledbetter. Spokane Speed, Trevor Cogley out of Lake City in Idaho. And here comes Trevor Cogley on the outside. This is Trevor Cogley moving his way up right next to Jacobs, as Jacobs will pass off to Burningham, the 800-meter champ. Cogley hands off to Alan McCarrigan out of Colville, Washington, the Washington State University commit as well. And it's Burningham and McCarrigan down the home back stretch. Burningham and McCarrigan shoulder to shoulder with one another. 200 meters to go. They come down the final straightaway. Spokane Speed will hand off to Bodie Gardner, part of the Mount Spokane team that broke the 3A state record at the Washington State meet. Track Houston will hand off to Lawson Jacobs, and they're shoulder to shoulder with each other. And here we go. Last lap, buckle up, everybody. Here we go. And it's Bodie Gardner into the lead for Spokane Speed Academy. It's Gardner and Jacobs. And Jacobs now moves on to the outside, but Gardner keeps fighting back. 200 meters to go now. Bodie Gardner and Lawson Jacobs. 100 to go now. It's Jacobs into the lead. Jacobs leading the way for Track Houston. And Track Houston's gonna claim the national title. 3:12:40, 47:69 last leg for Track Houston. Spokane Speed 3:13 last leg by Bodie Gardner, 48:74. So very entertaining last 100 meters as Gardner and Lawson were shoulder to shoulder with one another. But in the end, Lawson was able to figure out a way to pass him up on the straightaway and deliver another relay title to Track Houston. So what a finish here to the 2023 USATF JOs at Hayward Field. Nothing better to finish things off on a bang here in Tracktown, USA.
Stat and runner space, USATF National Junior Olympic Championships. There's no more fitting conclusion than Track Houston Youth Track Club winning the last relay, because they won most of the relays this week. 3:12:40 in the 4x4. I've got Elijah, I've got Demarion, I've got Trent, I've got Lawson. Let's hear from this incredible quartet. Obviously, the bar is so high for you guys, right? And it's at so many age groups, both genders and whatnot. But you guys are the ones that get to close out the entire show. Like, how much does that mean to you guys?
Shoot, it means everything. And especially since we have next year to come back and redo that again, it's just like it's a big piece in our puzzle that we want to all put together and come back next year and do the same thing.
Absolutely. Just in terms of just the energy, the support, you know, the family, you know, atmosphere and environment that you guys cultivate. Like, just, you know, how good has it been? Like, when, you know, whether it's amazing individual performances, like obviously everybody's fired up about, you know, Trent winning yesterday, but, you know, but obviously all the relays as well. Like, I mean, how does all that just continue to foster, like, you know, like one great thing after another?
Like you said, our coaches, you know, something happens, they always there to pick us back up and keep us high. So like, we fall down, we know we're gonna get back up and we're gonna put the energy into the next race because we know we can do that.
Awesome. Demarion, obviously when the group shows up at a place like Sacramento State and does so well, it's one thing. When you show up at Hayward Field, that's a little bit of a different animal, and that's all respect to Sacramento State, but Sacramento State is not Hayward Field. Like, just how special is it for you guys? First of all, just to have this platform, to have this stage, and then go out and crush it like you guys did.
Man, this is just another big step in all of our careers, like all of our track careers, because Hayward, as most of the audience may know, is like a really big D1 area, so we're all like little kids' dream of going ever since like 8U all the way to 17, 18, I'm sorry, and even the pro level. So it's just one big accomplishment to come here and handle business 4x4.
Well, you hit the nail on the head right there with the pro level, right? Like, you guys were covering the exact same lanes, the exact same steps as all the guys that were at World Championships last year, all the people that were just at U.S. Championships. Like, what does that mean to an athlete your age?
Man, it's absolutely amazing feeling, because track is a very, very mentally challenging sport, because there's so many fast people out here, and just going out there and maybe having a few bad practices and just being super down, and then coming out here and then just absolutely knocking out all of your expectations is just one really big and one very accomplishing feeling, and it's very amazing.
Love it, man. Great job. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Double champ, double gold medalist. This one was far less stressful than figuring out who won the 800.
Yeah,
but you were locked in such a battle there, and obviously, Lawson was phenomenal on the anchor, as we knew he'd be. But obviously, for you not to give up that ground, on the third leg against Spokane Speed Academy or whatever like that, what was the recovery like for you after the 800? And did you? I knew you were going to give everything you could to the team, but how much of a fight was that for you in that race?
It for sure was a fight. Yesterday's 800, I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I don't know, I was able to come here and just give it my all. Just push myself, but it's not something I'm new to. I'm used to this. I love doing multiple races. I love pushing myself.
You're a gamer. The fact that these guys trust you as much as they do, the fact that the coaching staff trusts you as much as they do, does that help you elevate the situation and kind of mind over matter? I'm going to will myself to this.
Yes, my coaches and teammates are very supportive, and I appreciate it for them. They're always supporting me.
Awesome, Trent. Great job, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Awesome. Timing that move just perfectly, man. Take me through what the energy was like on the backstretch. You just seem to be so composed and so within yourself, and the anchor for Spokane Speed seemed to be exerting every amount of energy just to be able to keep pace with you on the backstretch. Could you feel like, hey, as long as I make this move at the right time, the rest will take care of itself?
Yeah, my coach, he told me to have an out-of-body experience, so that's what we did. I got to 250. I got an extra boost of energy. I couldn't let him take it from me. We trained too hard. We worked too hard for this moment. We've been talking about it all year. This 4x4 team, we put us together we've been trying to put us all together, all the 400 runs, the great 800 runs. We came together and we did it.
I'm curious, do you find yourself looking on the board at all? Either either on the backstretch looking at one end or coming off the curve, or are you just so locked in on the finish line?
I was locked in. I wasn't even. He gave me he made me run though.
Right.
I was locked in. Yeah.
But that's what you want, right? This is people that don't understand the UIL season, right? That was wrapped up at the end of May, and you guys are still going strong at an elite level at the end of July. So it wouldn't be any more fitting, to make anybody, Spokane Speed Academy or whoever was on the track, could be your B team for all I know, right? Pushing you guys to that level, you guys really wanted to earn that, right? Awesome, man. Well, I'm glad that it finally all got put together, because everybody at Hayward Field got to see exactly how brilliant it is. Again, 3:12:40, anchored by Lawson Jacobs. Track Houston Youth Track Club, national champions. 17-18 4x4, guys, congrats.
Champion.